What's going on, YouTube? This is V85 here. And you know what? We finally got the 100% FML list. So what does that mean? You start scoping in on the regional and YCS scene. So I'm sticking with regionals right now. I've got one September 15th in Charlotte, and damn, I want to get a top. I want to get an early top. And so I'm drawing up my battle plans and figuring out exactly what I want to play there. So what I'm doing is bouncing around my ideas with you guys. I want to be talking about a couple different decks over the next couple of videos of what I think could be good meta calls. And of course, give me your analysis, your critiques, your praise. It doesn't matter. Share everything with me. Like I said, I want to get that quick regional top, so I really don't have to worry about it. And I would really like to go to Nats. So, what I really want to do is play something that is under the radar. I fully believe that deception is a very, very strong tool in warfare. And that is exactly what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. It's another brand of warfare. You are a general against another general. You are setting up your army to get ready to attack. They are setting up their army to attack. It is warfare. So you have to use every tool to your advantage in winning that war. And deception is one of those tools. So I want to play a deck that not many people will be expecting, not many people will have side deck options against, and even a deck that not many people even played against. So they have no idea what the strategy is, and they have no idea what to kill it. So all those things into consideration, those are the kind of decks I'm going to be looking at. So what I really need to stress on the kinds of decks that I am expecting at regionals though. I am expecting heroes, whether it be Miracle Hero versions or Destiny Hero versions. Super Poly's now full circle, so they can use everything under the sun now. Or they can use it against everything under the sun now because they have the Dark E-Hero. But that said, I'm expecting Dark Worlds to come in very, very big numbers. That deck is just amazing. It didn't get touched at all by the FML list, and like I expected to really, really hit. I expect Agents to pop up as well. Mystery of Earth, or Agent of Mystery Earth was a big push for them. The only problem is they still don't have Trish, but they can still make their gotcha plays very, very quickly, and you know what that goes into. So, and I expect Geargia and Machina to finally make an appearance. It's going to be the first time that deck or variants of that deck can be TCG legal, with Return of Duelist come out actually this weekend in Sneak Peek, and then the set is going to be completely legal by that time. So I'm expecting that deck to pop up, and I'm also expecting Chaos Dragons, Heretics, Rabbit, Windups, the full spiel of everything that was touched by the FML list but wasn't completely neutered. So with that said, one of the first decks I am looking at playing, and this is one of the top contending decks for my choice, and yeah, if it's Watts. So this is a deck that I'm a very, very huge fan of. It's an exceptionally good control deck. It's very, very fast, and it is exceptionally hard to get rid of if you get that Wadhopper lock off. There's a lot of things that this deck does that are just amazing. For one, its use of direct attackers. It's two big monsters in the deck, which are Wat Cobra and Wat Giraffe. Both attack directly. They have absolutely no bad side effects whatsoever. You don't have to pay anything. In fact, they help you. They gain cards to your hand. This one cold waves your opponent, so you can just go and make all your plays and your opponent can't respond to you after it attacks. On top of being pretty strong direct attackers. These things really don't give a shit about what your opponent has on field unless it's spell trap lineup, and even then you really don't care about it. The main strength of the deck is the Hopper Lock. The Hopper Lock is just absolutely amazing once you get this thing off, and it is incredibly easy to get off, either through using your floaters, using 1-for-1. It is so easy to tutor into this Hopper Lock that it's not funny. And it has the absolute best ways to protect this thing using cards like Huge Revolution is Over, because a lot of the main deck responses to this lock are Torrential and Dark Hole. That's 3 answers. Well, this deck plays 6 answers to those cards. It's always guaranteed to have a Huge Revolution ready or a Dark Bribe unless you're just getting absolutely shitty draws. So you should always have access to a Huge Revolution or a Dark Bribe just to get rid of those Dark Holes and those Torrentials. After they get rid of those resources, though, you are just smacking your opponent in the face constantly. This is a deadly, deadly lockdown. It is so controlling. The other thing that the deck does, it just makes an incredible use of floaters, and this goes into establishing your hopper lock even quicker. Using Watt Dragonfly and Shining Angel, you can just do so much stuff with these guys. And you really don't know exactly how much you can do until you have them on the field and you're like, okay, I need to do this, or I need to get this monster on the field. Hey, I've got a floater. I'll just attack into my opponent's bigger monster, do a little damage to myself, and then start attacking directly with like my Giraffe or my Cobra that I just special summoned off of a Shining Angel or a Watt Dragonfly. Shit like that. There's some really, really nasty plays that you can make just to gain a little bit more advantage. And this is more of a Game 2 and Game 3 strategy. But I noticed that the deck makes full abuse of Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna is amazing right now. There's lots and lots of decks out there that can't get to their win strategy unless they special summon. We're talking about Heretics, Chaos Dragons, Dark Worlds, Heroes, shit like that that absolutely has to special summon in order to get to their kill strategies. Fossil Dyna really stops a lot of that. And when you pair it up with another card like Messenger of Peace, you create an even worse lockdown. So now your opponent can't special summon on top of you. So they can't special summon to kill Fossil Dyna. And now they have a restriction on what they can attack with. So they have a 300 point difference that they have to summon a monster with in order to get under Messenger but get on top of Fossil Dyna. It is an incredible lockdown and it is extremely frustrating to do this. Of course, this entire time you can summon your Watt Cobras and your Watt Giraffes and still peck away at your opponent while your opponent is still looking for answers to get rid of these. That's what this entire deck is designed around, to create a problem and you find a solution. So that is the Watt strategy in a nutshell. The next video I'm going to talk about another deck that I'm a very, very huge fan of. I'm going to do some re-innovations to it and hone it to the FML list that we have, and hopefully get a really good deck set up and start talking about that. So comment down below, tell me what you think, give me your criticism, your analysis, your praise, everything. Everything is wanted, everything is welcome. And of course, if you haven't liked and subbed, go right ahead as well. This is BigDVulturous, over and out.